Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. Thank you for watching. First, I have to apologize that it has probably been 4 to 5 weeks since I have uploaded my last video. You guys know I moved to Houston, so still getting situated, but I feel like I'm finally feeling like I'm organized and able to kind of come back to YouTube and start filming again. The last video I did was a review of my new vanity mirror. If you haven't checked that out, link it below. But I am getting it officially installed tomorrow. So that is another reason why I have not posted any videos, because that is part of my lighting setup. And I've also filmed a before and after of my beauty room. That is complete. I'm just waiting for my mirror to be installed. So I had a lot of you guys comment saying that yes, you wanted to see a before and after of the beauty room. So I filmed that for you and I'm really excited to show you the before and after. It turned out amazing. I'm so happy. Another reason I haven't filmed in a little while is because we've been traveling a lot like usual. We were in Turks and Caicos for a wedding. We were in California for a wedding, and we've been all over the place. So it has been crazy. Also, as you can see, I'm not in my beauty room right now. I'm in my kitchen because, again, I don't have my mirror installed and my lighting set up yet. So I was just trying to get some natural lighting in any place I could, which is the kitchen right now. So bear with me while I'm moving around. And again, I apologize if there's an echo. Hopefully it's not too bad. But shortly I will have my setup and everything should be fine in the next videos going forward. We will get right into it because I have a huge makeup haul right now. Basically, this is everything I've purchased over the past 4 to 6 weeks, or maybe even longer, because I haven't filmed. So I've just kind of been setting it aside, trying to remember to talk to you guys about all these things. Let's get into it. First item is this Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the color Chill Zone. This is what I have on my lips right now. It's the first time I've worn this, so I can't give you a full review on the formula, although I have heard really great reviews on this. I love the pointed tip. It actually makes applying this very easy. You're able to almost line your lips because it comes to a point. So far, really love the formula. I've had this on for a few hours now, and I don't notice that it started to kind of flake, or it doesn't feel too dry. It actually feels, when you put your lips together, kind of moisturizing, which is weird for liquid lipstick. So far I'm really digging it, but obviously it is a complete first impression. The only thing I don't like about it, or that I would change, is the chunkiness of the packaging, because when you're holding this end to apply it, it's really wide. Instead of being round to be able to kind of twist your fingers when you're moving around your lips, it's square. So sometimes you catch the edges or corners, and I think I might mess up a little bit more than if it was just round and you could easily twist your fingers while applying. Again, that sounds really random, but hey, it's a critique. Next are two other liquid lipsticks I got, which are the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquified Matte Longwear Lipsticks. I got a new shade, shocker. This is in the color Cool Girl, and I have worn this a few times, and I really like the formula. Super pigmented, super long lasting. Again, does not feel really drying on the lips like a lot of liquid lipsticks can do. And the second color I got is this warm chocolate brown color. It's called Naughty by Nature. Love that name. This is awesome. Like, if you're wanting a super dark vampy lip that's on the warm side, part of all of those Kylie Jenner really dark browns, this is a great option. So I'm really liking these. I will definitely be picking up a few more colors. The next product I am obsessed with, love, is this Dior Addict Lip Glow Pomade. Now, when we got back from Turks and Caicos, the very last day I forgot to put sunscreen on my lips. So I went through this week where my lips were literally peeling and cracking and splitting, and they were just so bad, like super dry. It's never been that bad before. So I've been trying to find lip treatments and moisturizers, and I came across this Dior Addict Lip Glow Pomade, and I am obsessed with it. It is so luxurious. It's just the most beautiful hint of like pink, or makes your natural lip color just kind of come out. It's not too oily, it's not too sticky, it's not too thick. It's just like the perfect formula. It's a little squeeze tube with a flat top that you squeeze the product out, and it is just super moisturizing, luxurious. As you can see, it's clear with a hint of pink on it. I carry this in my purse. It's my to-go lip gloss. I put it on all the time. I love it. Good job, Dior. Next is actually a repurchase for me. This is the Marc Jacobs Fine Liner in the color 42 Black Core, black basically. And I've gone through, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I've gone through so many different types of liners that trying to figure out the best ones to last in my waterline. I don't know if it's because I have contacts or watery eyes or what, but nothing seems to truly last in my waterline, upper or lower. So this product has been the first product that I've noticed lasts all day long, jet black, doesn't budge, doesn't smear. So I went through a whole one of these, and yes, it is Marc Jacobs, so it's expensive, but it's the best formula I have tried. And I love how tiny the tip is. I don't know if you can see, but it makes it super, super easy to apply in the upper waterline because it's so small, rather than taking a thicker pencil and trying to jam it up there. So this is just, I mean, black. Like, you barely have to touch your hand, and it is jet black, and it will set and last all day long. So I'm loving this. Next, I saw that the Makeup Forever came out with a new pencil. This is the Aqua Eye Pencil XL. I got it in the color number M92. I wish you would just call it lilac or light purple or something, but they want to confuse everyone. So I've noticed that this is a super creamy, really nice formula. Does not last as long or as well as the Marc Jacobs Fine Liner one does, but I noticed that it does the job. I don't have any other colors like this, so I did end up keeping it, even though I don't think the formula is as spot on as this one. But if you're looking for something that is still a good formula and has fun colors, then these new Makeup Forever Aqua XL Crayon waterproof eyeliners will do the job. I used I think it was a 100-point perk out of my Sephora points, and I got this mascara, the YSL Vinyl Couture. It says number 1, I'm the Clash. And I've used this a couple times, but to be honest, I'm not super impressed. Not compared to my Marc Jacobs Black Velvet Noir mascara. This one, it does a nice job of making your lashes dark and lengthening them, but it almost makes them look kind of like, it makes them feel a little hard and crispy to me, and it doesn't volumize my lashes like at all. So I definitely will not be purchasing this, and I probably won't use it that often, but you know, it's always fun to try out 100-point perks. So wanted to let you know my thoughts on that. Okay, the next thing is perfume. This is the Tom Ford Noir perfume. I heard Kathleen Lights talk about this a while ago, so I had it on my list of perfumes to try, and I think Sephora had a 3 times the points if you purchased a perfume a few weeks back, so I was like, okay, here's my time to buy it. So I did, and it is just really sleek, sophisticated packaging, black and gold, my favorite colors. And I know it's so hard to explain like perfumes to you. I wish there was some smell-o-vision going on, but basically it's just a really nice mix between sweet and sophistication that's kind of a good all year round. Like, it's not super abrasive or strong. It's not too light and fruity. Like, it's just a, it's just a really nice scent. So I definitely suggest going to Sephora, pick up a sample because it is expensive. Try the sample on, wear it for a few days, see how your skin reacts to it, because it smells different on everyone depending on your body chemicals and how it reacts with the scent. But I'm loving this, so highly recommend. This is the Sephora Dry Clean Instant Dry Brush Cleaner Spray. I've already used this a few times. It is amazing for spot cleaning your brushes. These are never meant to replace doing your weekly, monthly deep cleansing of your brushes. This is more just for spot cleaning, especially little small eye brushes and stuff if you want to use them again. And what I do is I just like to spray this in a paper towel and then take your brush and rub it in the paper towel, because then you can get a few uses or a few brushes through it. And it definitely does an amazing job of cleaning off all the eyeshadow and products. And I noticed this was one of the only brush cleaner sprays that doesn't contain alcohol in it. When you look in the ingredients, I noticed some of them that have alcohol definitely dry out my brushes, but this one doesn't. So I would recommend this, especially on the go. It's 2 fluid ounces, so you can travel with it as well. Loving it. A random purchase off, 2 random purchases off Amazon. This is an eyelash glue. As you know, I've tried so many eyelash glues. Revlon Dark Lash Adhesive was my previous favorite, but the only downside with that is it's super gooey and like gummy, and when you take your lashes off, I noticed you can never get all the glue off. Like, it's just so gummy and sticky, and that drove me nuts because I felt like it actually ruined a lot of my lashes when I was trying to pull it off. This one is also a dark lash adhesive. I have it on today, and it just is the best lash glue I've tried. This is called the Superflex Rubber Type Eyelash Adhesive Black. This is by Eye Envy. I'll link it below. I love this because it has a brush applicator. It's black. It does come in clear, and I got the clear one as well, but the clear one was not the rubber type, so it was kind of gummy to pull off, and I didn't like it. But I love the black one because even when I'm wearing lashes that don't have a black lash band, I love just putting on a little layer of this, which kind of creates a natural black eyeliner and just makes the lash line a little bit darker and covers up any of the plastic from lashes that there might be. So I just love this. Only downside is sometimes the inner quarters, I notice, kind of pop off a little bit, so you have to make sure you put on a decent amount, because a lot of the other eyelash glues, I notice you just have to put on a tiny amount for it to stick, where this, I feel like you need to put on a little bit more. But then once it's on, and then at the end of the night when you pull off your lashes, you can literally start peeling the glue, and it comes off in like one long peel strip or a couple peel strips, and it completely comes off the lash. So it's like your lash looks brand new again without glue being everywhere. So I'm loving this. I definitely will be using this for a really long time. The other random purchase from Amazon are these lashes. Okay, I'm not even kidding you. I think these were 99 cents. I'll link them below. They're the lashes I have on right now. As you can see, they kind of crisscross. They just have a really nice natural lash or look to them. This is a style I love when I'm going for like a natural lash kind of day. And for 99 cents, I feel like you cannot beat it. I definitely will be repurchasing these. I'll probably buy a couple packs because, as you can see, you get 5 pairs in here. So for $1, I mean, you cannot really go wrong. I think they're $1. Obviously, I'll link them below to confirm, but they're super cheap. The only downside is I think it took like 1 or 2 weeks to get them, which I was like, all right, fine. So I kind of forgot about it. And then I think it was only a week and a half later, they showed up and I was like, sweet. So I'm kind of really loving this Amazon find. This is my third and last purchase from Amazon. This is just a mini Z palette. I purchased 2 blushes from MAC a while ago. Always had them in my larger palette, so I would kind of forget about them, but I felt like if I put it in the small one, kept it in my blush section, I'd remember to use them and be more convenient. If you're curious what's in here, the darker kind of nude one is Prism, and I feel like this just is awesome every day. And this one's a little bit more peachy, is Melba, but again, they're both nude, so they're awesome. I don't know if I've talked about those before, but loving this. A link where I got it below. I think I got it for just a little bit cheaper than if you bought it off of zpalette.com or anywhere else. And it's also really good for traveling. Like if you want to throw in a couple eyeshadows, just do 1 blush and a few shadows. This is just a perfect travel size as well. I got 2 things from MAC because, you know, I can't stay out of there, and our airport has a MAC in it, so anytime we go, I usually find myself wandering in there. First thing I got is this lipstick. It is a matte formula. Normally I don't like the mattes because they're too drying, but I noticed that this is more creamy and this is naturally transformed. I've probably picked this up and tested it on my hand 3 times before at different stores. Never purchased it because I thought that it looked too yellow. And finally I was like, you know what? I always look at this, I'm going to buy it. And I did, and I am not regretting it. I feel like it is the most beautiful nude brown color, and I've worn it when I'm more fair and I've worn it when I'm darker, and I love it both ways, especially when you line it with a little bit of a cooler brown liner or even a rosy brown. It's beautiful. So I'm digging this lipstick. I feel like it's a really good nude that a lot of people don't talk about. I finally gave in and tried the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Give Me Sun. I've heard so many people talk about this. Desi talks about it all the time. But every time I picked it up, I just felt like it looked super orange and yellow. And recently, I do pull more on the yellow or warmer skin tone, especially when I'm sunless tanned. And a lot of my bronzers I've been looking for, I actually lately had been looking for something that was more on the warm side to kind of blend everything in. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go pick up that bronzer. So I really like it. I have it on today, and it's just, since it's a mineralized skin finish, it's such a soft, creamy formula. It mimics their powder, the skin finish powders, and you can see it right here. It's just super nice and warm and golden, and I feel like it's beautiful, especially if you are a little bit more tan. Next two items I got from Ulta. One is random. It's in eyelash curler, but I noticed my other eyelash curler, it was the Tarte one, wasn't always getting my outer eyelashes on the outer corner. I don't know if that's because my eyes are a little bit bigger or longer or more deep set, but I tried this one from Ulta. It's the Japanesque eyelash curler. I mean, it doesn't look like anything special, but it just fits my eye shape so much better. So I feel like if you have longer almond eyes that might be slightly hooded or deep set and you're having trouble with other curlers, give these a shot because they just get every single lash and they seem to work really well. Then the last product I got from Ulta is this Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. Now this is the more golden yellow one. I also have the cooler tone, it's almost like a light pink one, and I really love the formula. I think these are $3 to $5. I mean, they are definitely drugstore pricing for a highlighter. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. It is what I have on today. And so the formula is just super creamy, blends beautifully. And the only downside is I have noticed that this pulls a little bit yellow. So if you are more fair, you might not like it. But if you have a tan or you are a little bit deeper skin tone, then I think it would just look beautiful. Last products and online purchase I made from Milani. I got 3 lip products. I've been seeing these metallic liquid lipsticks go around, and I'm not gonna be spending $30 for the Kylie Jenner ones and just fight to try and get them. So I saw these and I was like, they look legit. So I got 2 colors. I got this lighter one in 01 Chromatic Addict, and I've worn this a couple times and these are pretty legit also. Like, loving the formula, loving how metallic they are. Ooh, they smell like vanilla too. And the packaging, I mean, this is drugstore. I mean, gold lid, clear, like really nice packaging. And the second one I got is 02 Naturalistic. I think that's how I said it, but I could have butchered that. This is a darker chrome shade, like a nice, almost that brown but rosy color family. These set super matte. They lasted a really long time. I wore them to brunch one day and just loved how it lasted on my lips. It wasn't too drying. I feel like for a drugstore liquid lipstick, especially in this fun metallic colors, they're an awesome option. Then the last item I got from Milani is this Moisture Lock lip treatment. It's in the color or flavor pomegranate oil infused. So again, I've been looking for things that were really moisturizing for my lips, saw this and thought, you know what, let's give it a shot. It's one of these like dome applicator tips, which is fine. And don't let the color scare you. It pretty much comes out clear with just a little hint of color. But I noticed that this is super moisturizing on my lips. It's just been, like, it tastes nice, although, you know, obviously don't be licking your lips and trying to eat it off. But it tastes really nice. It's really moisturizing on your lips and just kind of gives me something else to put on. I like to kind of alternate between lip products because I believe that if I use the same thing over and over and over, my lips start to get used to it and it doesn't work as well or become as effective. So I like to just switch things in and out. So far I've liked this. So I keep this in one of my nightstand drawers and just use this as needed.